The Bible doesn't say don't be wealthy. It says don't be deceived by wealth in thinking that somehow the wealth is going to attain for me the things that can only be found in Him. Some of the people who are deceived by wealth the most on this earth are people with very little. I've met people who have very little that are obsessed with money. I've met people who have a lot of money that care nothing about it, and it's a tool in their belt. It's not like honestly, people are like, well, how much is too much? Anything that makes me not reliant on Him. Whenever I have enough that I don't recognize my need for Him, that's too much. For some people that might be more, for some people that might be less, there's no number. And I've always found that the people who are critical of other people's money, the amount that is okay is always more than I have, but not less than I have. I've never had somebody come to me and say, I think I have too much money. I've had many people come to me and tell me, I don't know about this guy. I don't even know, do you see how big his house is? I don't care how big his house is. Why do you? You probably have a bigger house than you need. So why draw the line at what I have? Because that's what we love to do in Christianity. We love to be the standard and say anything more than this is wrong, anything less than this is wrong. You should come where I am. And once you get where I am, then you should stay where I am. Because if you go beyond me, I'll be jealous. If you have less, then I'll feel pity. So right here is about perfect. I mean, maybe a few feet this way and a few feet that way, because, we're all different. But it should be really close to where I am. Not far that way and not far that way. And it's like, here's the thing. How do you know what God has called them to? You look at someone and pity them because they have less than you, and they wake up every morning with more peace and joy than you have because what they're doing is fulfilling the purpose that God put them on the earth for, and they couldn't care less about the things you care about. You look at them and you feel jealousy because you think they have more than me. That's wrong, and you have no idea what they're doing with the wealth that God's given them. And they're not looking at where you're at judgmentally, and this person's not looking where you're at judgmentally, but it's because your focus is on things rather than on Him that you look around and start judging other people's things.